Welcome to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. Now, if you needed a sign that Washington still doesn't get it, you just got one. Because instead of stepping aside after a massive political failure, one of the ultimate symbols of the DC establishment is doubling down. Before we dive in, please make sure you're subscribed to Explain America. We're here to bring you common sense journalism without the media spin. Hit like, share, and drop a comment. We always want to hear your takes. Now, here is the story. Senator Chuck Schumer, 74 years old, just announced that he's not retiring. Now, he says he's staying put because, get this, he's leading the fight against President Trump. Well, you're a glutton for punishment, aren't you? Now, this comes after Democrats suffered brutal losses in 2024, after the congressional approval ratings have cratered and are now reaching record lows, and after some of the party's biggest names, like Nancy Pelosi and Dick Durbin, have already signaled that they're stepping down. But not Chuck Schumer. In fact, Schumer went on CNN and said the caucus is united and fighting the fight every day. That would be news to a lot of people, including Democrats, who are openly admitting their party is struggling to find new leadership, find a message, and find any real footing against a resurgent Trump White House. Now, here's the truth. Chuck Schumer doesn't represent a fresh start. He's literally everything Americans are tired of when it comes to Washington, D.C. The smoky backroom deals behind closed doors, the endless posturing without real solutions, the hyperbole, the intimidation, the threats, the same old tactics from a political era that doesn't even really deserve to exist anymore. Now, Democrats right now are bleeding credibility. According to a brand new ABC News Washington Post Ipsos poll, I guess it took 3 of them to figure this out, only 30% of Americans say they trust Democrats in Congress to handle the country's problems. 69% say the Democrat Party is out of touch. And their answer to this crisis of confidence? Well, it's keep the same leadership that helped cause it in the first place. It's a stunning reminder that the Democratic Party isn't adjusting to the new reality. It's doubled down on woke failure. And Trump supporters are celebrating because every day that Schumer stays in power is another day the Democrats show they learned nothing from 2024. And guess what? AOC is coming up right on your tail, and you're in New York. So I don't think that deep blue state is going to be looking for your leadership for very much longer. Maybe it is time to retire, Chuck, but don't take our advice. We're perfectly fine with you coming back and losing to Trump and his supporters again. So if you like this video, please share it, like, comment. We would like to hear from you. But here's Chuck Schumer, in case you missed it, talking about his need to stay and fight the Trump supporters. Enjoy.
Now, staying with that, Senator, as the party contemplates its future, you yourself has faced recent calls to retire or at least step down as Senate Democrats leader. You said you're staying put. Tell our audience why would you explain that, please?
I'm staying put because I have been able to unite my caucus in a very strong fight against Trump. And that's what we have to do. And I'm doing it every day in every way.